welcome to or welcome back to Norris Cove. If you're new here, I'm Yoshida, and here at the Cove, we like to budget and plan in confidence using a planner. But today, you guys, this is our last part of our series for new planners. So today we're going to be talking about accessories, stickers. This is the fun part, okay? I wanted to save the best for last. So we're going to be using my CP Petite and some other planners just to kind of show you stickers and all the great things and page flags, sticky notes. We're going to discuss all of that in this last part of the series. Okay, you guys, so let's talk about stickers, sticky notes here. I have these sticky notes here from Cloth and Paper. I have some of my own as well. And here are some sticky notes that I offer. These are like triangle sticky notes. You can use these. These are called like page flags. So you can use them to mark your page, or if there's a certain section that you want to get to, let's say I want to get to my weekly, even though I have this, but there's a particular page that I'm on, or so you can put it here, close it, and it's as a flag, and you can see it and you can get to it easily. Okay. Next here, I'm going to show you a spread that I just used a couple of stickers in. You can use stickers to like highlight time, to highlight a certain point in your planner or your day that you want to bring your eye to. I love the spotlight stickers for those right there, to highlight a date, something like that. Here I use washi tape. I'm going to go into washi tape really briefly. Or you can also just use a marker, a highlighter, and here's a highlighter here. You can use this just to highlight what you want if you're just not ready to step into stickers. So again, here we have some page flags, we have stickers, we have a lot going on in this spread. There is a such thing as no white space stickers. And let me explain, well, no white space planning. And I'm going to see if I can find a picture somewhere. And that's when your whole spread is like covered in stickers and you use the stickers to plan. I pray I can find a picture to demonstrate it, because I don't think I've ever, maybe once when I was in TNs. Now hopefully I have a picture of that. And then you can just be a all white space planner where you don't want any stickers and you just want to write the plans. As I've progressed in this community, I find that no stickers really work best for me. I do a lot of, I do like stickers though. Let me not, don't get it twisted. I do like stickers. So as you can see in my daily, I do a lot of just writing down the things, highlighting certain times with stickers, or I will just do the plans and then highlight. This is kind of like my favorite way, because I'm crossing off those things that are done with a highlighter. As you can see, this day I got a lot of stuff done. I just seem to get more stuff done with less stickers, but I do love stickers, okay? So that's one way you can use stickers. You can use a highlighter pen or anything, or if you just want to get the plans down, that's just works best for you. Or if you're like me and you just want to do a few little stickers and just highlight some points in your day that needs to be highlighted, or in your week, stickers and just highlighting pen may be best for you. And here's another way that I just use the washi tape and a highlighter pen. This is one of my favorite ways to plan. Like I said, I just seem to get more done. As you can see in this day, I got more done when I just write down the things. That's why I never show you guys this, because it's like a pre-planning for me. And I can come back and look and see what all I've gotten done. Here this day, it was just check marks. So this would be considered just all white space planning, where you just plan your day or your week and you don't use anything, no stickers, no anything. Same here. And then actually, I think this is next week, so there's nothing to mark off yet. But this is the current week, and I've just done a checklist of things that needed to be done. So let's get into washi tape. So here I have some washi tape, and I believe I got this from Michaels, but you can use washi tape if you're just not big on stickers, and you can just add it to your planner, just to give it a little color, a little light. This is the last week of March, so that'll work perfect. I didn't even think about that. And then I have some here from Simply Gilded. As you can see, it's still unopened. You can just use these just to like decorate your planner. And I will never forget when I first found the planner community, Kelva Plan, I believe, she did a cake. she made a cake for someone's birthday in her planner with just washi tape. I was amazed, okay? And I went on a washi tape spree, and I ended up with so much washi tape. You'll later find that may not work for you. You will change your mind in this community. Let me just say that. Like I said, I used to love washi tape, and I still do. As you can see, I've rediscovered it in some of my planning. I've rediscovered washi tape. But washi tape is great for highlighting things. Washi tape is great for just a little accent in your planner. I can't remember where I got this from. Sadie Stickers, I believe. I'm not sure. And like, I thought it was perfect because it's bobby pins and it just represents, you know, the kind of work that I do. And then this is more from Simply Gilded. And Simply Gilded was one of my first subscriptions when I got into the community. So yeah, washi tape is great for, like I said, highlighting or just adding a little deco to your planner if you don't want to do too much, but just something to bring some color to your planner. Lastly, well, not lastly, but let's discuss sticker books. These sticker books are from the Happy Planner, and they have different themes. So this one is like memory keeping, dates, and holidays. These are old, and I've just kept them. I had more than this, and I got rid of them. And so I don't even know why I still have this one. So this just has like dates, holidays, vacations. So it just depends on your planning style. If you're a planner who likes a lot of color in your planner, I believe that sticker books may be for you. And here is one, a free-spirited one. And I kept this one because there are some things in here, like stuff like this, I could put on a monthly spread because I do like to decorate my monthly spread sometimes. So consider sticker books if you want to be a no white planner. I know y'all never see, well, someone has seen me use it. Go back. Go back to a couple of years ago and you'll see, if you go down my page, you will see that I use these stickers, and I love botanicals and I love the flowers. Now I just like something more minimal like this. And again, like I said, your preference will change over the years or over the time. You have to, like, again, I will say this over and over, you have to be true to yourself in this community and what works and does not work for you. If you find that too much color is distracting in your planner, don't use it. Just keep doing the things that makes you happy in your planner or that will return you to your planner. The whole goal of this series, you guys, is to keep you planning. I know it's exciting when you're in the community and you see that, hey, they're using all these stickers, been there, done that, and you want to do the same. But if you want to stay in your planner and a lot of deco doesn't work for you, stop it. Just don't do it. And just do what works for you. Just try different things. When I first started playing, like I said, I was into all of the stickers. I'm just going to go through this one real quick. I was into all of the stickers, okay? I wanted them on every spread. But what I found was that I was just decorating and I wasn't getting anything done. I have some here from Anika's Creative Closet that was in there, and we'll get into the sticker sheets and stuff like that. But I found that I was just decorating, making it cute, but I wasn't really looking at the plans. And then I kept asking myself, and you will have to ask yourself questions like, what is going on? Why I can't get my plans done? I'm writing the things down. Why I'm not getting them done? It may be your planning style. It may be stickers. And so what I did was, and this is when I was in the Happy Planner, one day I said, I'm just going to write the plans and highlight and maybe use some dot stickers. I first started with like dot stickers, then highlighter. Then one day I looked in there and there was nothing but plans, and I had marked off so much stuff that I got done. So I said, you know what? This is what I need to do. And I can incorporate a little color here and there, or I can incorporate a sticker here and there. You will evolve as time goes on. You may start out as a minimal planner, and then you may go into stickers, and we'll discuss minimal, functional, and a full loaded sticker planner. So here I have some stickers. I found these when I found the books. These are from Anika's Creative Closet, and they have YouTube, Instagram, and I got a lot of these, and I said, well, I got to go back to using these in planner shops. Find you a planner shop that speaks to you. There's so many planner shops in the community that you can shop from. They may have your style of sticker. I love Anika's stuff because Anika She caters to those who like color, who like the dolls. So if you're into doll stickers, I had some I just recently sold, not sold them, gave them away. But if you're into doll stickers, she definitely has you covered. And I'll try to remember to leave her information below. Next up, I have some stickers. You will see these when I show you in a second how I use them. These are from Rose Shadow Collection, another one of my favorite shops, which is Lena over at Rose Shadow Collection. She has the foil stickers down. Okay, she has them down. And she has such a pretty variety of things. If you're looking to put a little, let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Luxurious in your planner. She has you covered. She has things from Coach, Gucci, Fendi. You'll see this. Hermes. Here, these are stickers I had gotten from her. And you'll see that they're not a lot used, but every now and then I want to put a little deco into my planner. And so I'll just, as you can see, I'll pick up something off, one or two things off, and I'm going to show you how I've used this sticker sheet. I kind of want to just play with stickers, and every now and then I like to play with stickers, okay? I'm not even going to hold you. And this is one of her Fendi ones, which is my favorite. I had to have that. So I may add some of these into a monthly spread, a weekly spread, here and there. And it comes with date covers, all of that great stuff. I'm not going to go through all of these, but you get the idea. And I just wanted to, this goes with that, show you guys some of the decorative stickers. There's so many more. I have much more stickers, but I would be all day going through all the shops that I've used. Like I came across some old stickers that I used, and the shop style has changed. So I don't want to show you those stickers and then their style has changed. Then these are like from We Had the Budget Box. They're just some plain icons. I love icons because icons kind of remind me of things I need to do. Just some black and white reminds me of things I need to do. Like this is cash stuffing, so I may need one of these in my weekly planner. Here we have a stencil. This stencil came in one of our budget box. I do believe I have some left. It is great for, let me get a piece of paper so I can show you. Let's take a piece out of here. If you just say, hey, I'm not into no stickers, I just want to, you know, make some black and white things in my planner. Let's take a piece out. Let's take this one out. So it's great, like if you want to highlight, let's see, we're going to highlight here, and you just want to make a line, okay? You just want to make a straight line, but you can't draw a straight line to save your life like myself. This is for you. Okay, let's see. Let's find something else. And I saw this one the other day when I found it. It's an oval sticker. And I said I may have to go back to using it. I'm just going to use it here. If you're bad at drawing a circle, you want to make some plans, and then we can highlight with this as well. There's two ways to kind of highlight with this. You can put it here. You can also use this as a ruler to get you a straight line, just like that. Or you want to highlight a perfect square, just about. Let's see. Let me find some space here. Cover that up. Let me slide it over. And you get a perfect square. I'm going to flip it over so we can do a few other things. It's just so many ways to use this stencil. There is a circle here. So let's say you want to do a checklist. This is going to be a big checklist, but let's just say you want to do a checklist. You line it up. And there you have it. You can do a checklist. So again, I love this stencil here because there's so many ways you can do it. You want a perfect square. There's a smaller one on here as well. Let me see if I can find the smaller one. Where is it? Here it is. It's actually for like a movie, but you can use it just the square part. And there you go. And you have a square checklist. And when we first came out with these, they were very, very popular. So here you've created a checklist. Okay, and then like I said, you can also use this as a ruler to make a straight line, just like that. So if you are one of those people who journal and you just need something to make a straight line, this is the thing for you. So this is another great accessory to use in your planner, which is a stencil. They don't all come like this. Some of them are smaller. I do prefer the smaller ones, but this one is great. And you can also just, if you had a pocket, let me show you. If you had a pocket in your planner and you know that you're going to use it all the time, you can slide it in, and there it is. And it also serves as deco in your planner. Okay, this is some more stickers that I found, and I do want to shout out my girl, Planner Aesthetic, Angela over at Planner Aesthetic. She has all variety of stickers, and I like her stickers because they're small. A lot of her things are small. They fit into my small planner. A lot of times I don't need big deco or big stickers, so she sells a lot of small things, and they're decorative. Like here's a square. Let's use our paper here. And there you have it. These were some of my original stickers, the teenies. This is how they used to come. Squares, you can use these as checklists as well. And it's so funny to me because I did these in the beginning. These are some of my very first stickers. I wanted the circles, the kind of like spotlight stickers. I need to bring these back, but now they're so popular. And back then they didn't sell. I used them as like checklists, and they just didn't sell. So here's some bigger ones here. Okay, that's all for that. Now let's get into sticky notes. So here I have some sticky notes. These were from my shop. These were the Taupe note stickers, and these are great for making a note in your planner. I'm just gonna put that to the side. So if you got a note and you want it to be, let's say on your weekly, I'm gonna put here in the subject, new to planning. You can add a date, and then I'm gonna put here key points, accessories, and this would be serve as a note of a reminder. Sticky notes are great for a reminder. So let's say here, I wanna just add this to my planner, and I wanna have a reminder. And it serves as deco. What I love about sticky notes, I could really plan on sticky notes, but sticky notes acts as a great reminder and deco in your planner. Here I have some old to pay, I think I tried, yeah, these some old to pay sticky notes. These are great for making your bills. These were in our shop. We need to bring them back, but we haven't had any requests for them, so we just, you know, haven't brought them back. But here, this is a reminder for your bills. Also can be put on a weekly. You can stack them in your planner, just like that. Here I have some from Cloth and Paper, which is an appointment sticker. So if you have an appointment, I used to like to put these when I had a cover with pockets, put those in my planner. So when I go to the doctor and I need to, you know, have a reference of I need to future plan, and I needed to make a note of my next appointment, I would write this here and then stick it in my planner or my inbox section. So let's say I'm at the doctor's office and they say your next appointment is April 5th, something like that, 2026. The time is going to be 10 a.m. Location, office. And is this a follow-up? Yes, no, it will be yes. And then here, Dr. Allen. I'm just making that up. Dr. Allen. And let's say, then also, so I'll stick this here. This is great for that. So I'll stick it in my inbox section. And a lot of times, so let's say on this one, I'll put it here on the back. And then when I get home and I got a future plan, I would make the appointment in my future plans. Where's that? Thing? Or just leave it there until I get to April, to get to plan in April. I'm trying to find my future plans. So here, I will put it on April 5th, I have a doctor's, just put doctor's appointment, okay? And then when I get to my April calendar, I would write it in. And let's just say a day or two before the appointment, I like to write questions or concerns that I have. Let's say I'm having knee problems or whatever. These are the things I need to bring up to my doctor. And then once we get to April, let's just assume, I don't go over 3 months in my planner, but let's just assume this is April. I'll stick it there. When I get to the doctor, because this is my everyday carry, I will take this and I'll have my notes here for my doctor. So I'll just take that out because I'll be wondering what this is later. So that's how I like to use sticky notes. And again, I like to be very functional in my planner. I like the flow of my planner, and I like to see a little sticker here and there. I like sticky notes, as I said. I like things that are going to help me be productive in my planning. I'm going to take these out because I'll be wondering what's going on. So I like to be productive in my planner. I like it to just work. This is what keeps me coming back to my planner, because I go through phases. As you can see, I go through phases where I don't want a lot of deco. I just want highlighter, pen, a couple of icons, a couple of sticky notes. Actually, let me take this out. A couple of sticky notes. And I was looking at this week, and I was like, oh, it looks junky. So I said, I think next week I'm going to bring it down some more. So our planning style changes. You will go through phases, as I said before, where you may not want all the stickers. You may want a little sticker. Just whatever floats your boat. Now, it depends on your planner as well. In this planner, I really like for it to be just as minimal as possible. Not too much, but I'm going to show you how I do incorporate stickers into some of my planning. So here I have my A5. And I don't know why, but in this one, this is supposed to be my home planner. I'm going to give y'all a flip. We might do a setup. But in March, as you can see, let me zoom out just a little bit. In March, I said, hey, I want just a little deco. And it was just very minimal deco. I got the things done. I marked them off with the green. You know, I like to color coordinate a little bit. And it just worked for me with not too much. But then the other day I was playing in here. It's kind of a play planner. I was playing in here and I said, oh, let me play in April. Found my stickers. And I've lost it. And then I looked at it. I was like, it's too much. But it just reminded me of how I used to play them. I was like, now it's too much. And now I don't really like April. I don't know if I should do another one, but I'm just going to leave it. And I found some oops stickers. And so I said, well, let me use these for my Build Do. And then I said, hey, let me incorporate some stickers, and I lost it, okay? But we're still going to get everything done. It's my birthday month, so I wanted to kind of decorate a little bit. Reminds me, I always get some same stickers from the planner spot for my birthday, and I just saw those stickers, and I said, I got to remember that I have these stickers so that I can plan my birthday week, month, and I may need to order some more. But yeah, I do stickers. And I have, you may be like me where you only sticker certain things, certain planners. Again, if it's not going to be a distraction, when I journal, I use stickers or highlighters. I like to bring a little color to my journal, so I do use stickers. But when it comes to me getting things done, I prefer no stickers. Now, I'm still going to get the things done. Now, May is going to be a little lighter. It's not going to be as decorative, but I do, again, like to play with the little stickers. So, also, we have these from my shop. This is what I was using, Build Do stickers. If you don't like your handwriting, a lot of people like script stickers when they don't like their handwriting. They just want to put a sticker down because they don't like the handwriting. And script stickers, I'm going to show you some of those because my friend over, she doesn't make them anymore, so I really don't want to show y'all. But Shakisha, she does great script stickers, but I don't think she's doing them anymore. So I still have these from LNC, Scripts by LNC, which is Shakisha. What's Keisha's name now? I can't remember what her name is on YouTube anymore, but this is what they look like. So if you just don't like your handwriting, script stickers may be for you. I'm not for sure if Shakisha is still making stickers. The last I checked, I think she does them every now and then. Then you may want some decorative stickers. Here I have my another great shop that I like, which is Kubo and Lucy, which is my girl, Yushin. She does stickers. She does a lot of things in her planner. So if you want a little more color, but a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like things for your plan, not your planner, your journal, things like that. She has a lot of those stickers. And I did want to use these in my April spread, but I overdid it. Peach, no, this is Planner Aesthetic. This is some more Planner Aesthetic stickers. This is what I was saying about hers. They're small deco stickers, which I really, really like. They're not too big, and I can stick this on my small scale planner. I can also put these in a bigger planner, and it will not distract me. That is what I love about Planner Aesthetic stickers, because she has the deco stickers. And as you can see, I had 2 of these, and I just used 1, maybe 2 things off of there, and that's all I need. You have to just, like I said, keep in mind of what kind of planner you're going to be. And then these are her birthday set. So, like I said, I may not need to buy myself any more birthday stickers this year because I forgot I have these. And this is from a company called Peach Palm. And I think her name changed, but she had stickers like this. I think she no longer carries stickers like this. But there was a set. This set I would continuously purchase over and over and over. Anybody who had this set, I would buy. And I had the files, but I just rather buy them. And even though I have a shop, I just rather buy them. But these are the kind of stickers that are like small stickers. Things like this is something I can just add. Like these little shoes, I can just add them to a day. And it would just bring a little color to my planner. I'm gonna keep these out because again, like I said, I love stickers. I like all of this. I had to find somewhere to put these. I love stickers, but sometimes I just can't. I cannot do it because then I won't get anything done. But I like a little color or flavor in my planner here and there. Lastly, I'm going to talk about these stickers from Cloth and Paper. They are more functional stickers. So here they have some time, they call them time blocking stickers. Other shops sell them. I've just been on the fence if I wanted to make them, but I just feel like everybody makes them, so I don't want to make them, but I'd rather purchase them. But a lot of people call them bar stickers in their shop. And so you can use them for time blocking. You can use them to write notes on. But the thing with this is you need a a oil-based pen to write on them. So these are the platinum ones. So let's just say I could put lunch date and you can write on them. So you do need a certain pen, and I'm just going to show you the pen. It's a uni pen. You could go to the Cloth and Paper website. You can go to Jet Pens. There are other shops that sell this pen as well. And so, as you can see, it doesn't smear. So you can put on there lunch date, stick that in your planner. Let's just stick this in my planner since I'm here. And I had a lunch date with my friends. I can't remember what day I had. Let's just say it was on a Wednesday. The 11th, I think it was. So there, and you just stick it there like that. If you want to see a flip or how I'm using this A5, which I'm barely doing, let me know in the comments. Okay, so yeah, they have different functional stickers, and I just ordered some from their new drop because there's just certain stickers I don't want to make. Like a lot of people say, well, you could make the sticker. Yeah, I could, but I just don't want to because I don't like a lot of stuff in my shop. I don't want you to be flipping through 1,000 pages just to get to certain things. I just like it to be a little minimal. But here are some more stickers. These are the Eclipse stickers, I believe. Let's see if that's what they say. Yeah, Eclipse stickers. And so they're oval, and I just had some in my that I offered in my shop, but these come in different sizes with circles, larger, a little smaller. Again, you have different ones, shapes, and this is great for those minimal planners and functional planners. You may just need to write on here. You may want to use this as a highlighter. So there's a difference between functional and like decorative planning. That's another whole series by itself. Which planner will you be? So here's some in green. Those time blocking stickers or bar stickers. Here are their spotlight stickers. And these are great for highlighting something on your calendar. I showed you the ones that I offer. You have dewdrop stickers. I do offer these in my shop. Let me pull some out. but they're great for highlighting. So they're more for functional, and these are ones that came in like sub boxes that I had gotten a few years ago, so that's why I have so many of them. And like I said, I did just purchase some of them ones from their new collection that I really like. And then here I have some of my own. This is my favorite color from my shop, which is Ice Milk. And like I said, these are great for highlighting something on your calendar. They are great for writing over top if there's something that you have to do. I like to use these particular ones, the circle ones, for time blocking sometimes. Again, like I said, just to bring my eye to something. And this is the Ice Milk Dewdrops. I used to love dewdrops, but I kind of got away from them. But they also are great for like making a plan, putting it in your planner and writing on it, or time blocking. Like I like to use them for time blocking, and that way I can still write over them if I can allow a little more time in my day with these. So these are great. Again, like I said, this is just my favorite color, which is Ice Milk that I offer. And she's kind of shifted over the years because of printers, but she kind of stays the same. But this, again, is my favorite color that I offer because it's light, it doesn't distract me too much, and it gives like a nice little milky, almost transparency to my plans. Okay, so that's it for today. Which kind of planner will you be? Will you be a decorative planner? Will you be a functional planner? Will you just use sticky notes and highlighters? Like, what's your deal? What kind of planner are you? And if you are a seasoned vet in the community and you're looking at this video, tell me what kind of planner you are in the comment section. I would love to know. I don't know. I'm a bit of everything, I think, and you can be that. I am decorative, functional, minimal, and I just like to get things done. That's just me. So let me know who you are, which type of planner are you, in the comment section below, because we're not prejudiced over here. We don't care. I still look at Caliber Plan, okay? I just love to watch her decorate. Well, she's definitely a decorative planner. I just love to watch her decorate her planner, and it just gives me ideas as a more functional planner. But I still like stickers. Like I said, I still just enjoy them, but I know that I cannot have it in my everyday carry. Like, you'll never see that decked out unless it's like my birthday. I definitely decorate on my birthday. Like, this is too much for me in my everyday carry. When I'm trying to get the things done, I just cannot have too much distraction. But when I want to play, I definitely use stickers when I want to play. I definitely get into a little deco because they make me happy. And if stickers make you happy, color makes you happy, use it. If just dot stickers and transparent stickers, they get the things done, do it. As I said before, you will evolve in this community. You will find things that works for you. You may see someone just being more functional, which that's how I got into, well, not really, I kind of slipped in there because I was testing, but you may see someone being more minimal in their planner and say, hey, I want to give that a try. You may see someone using all the things, the stickers, the sticky notes, the washi tape, their whole page may be covered, and you may say, hey, I love that. I want to try that. I want to do that. But only do something or try something in this community if you're going to stick to your plans. This community, I'm going to end this with this. In this community, you're going to see a lot of things, okay? You're going to see a lot of fun things because this is a fun community. If you don't know, there are conferences. You get free swag. You meet so many of your planner friends in this community that you've been talking to online and all that great stuff. You're going to enjoy this community, and that's the purpose to me. That's why I've stuck around so long. Yes, I take breaks, but that's why I've stuck around so long, because I've really met some great people in the community. I've made some friends in the community. But with all that said, just be true to you, and it will stay fun. Be true to you, it'll stay fun. You will evolve, try different things. I know I'm not a book-bound planner. Even though I'm a notebook girl, like I love notebooks. I didn't talk about that too. Let me talk about that real quick. I have this from Cloth and Paper, and I'm really considering selling it because I have not gotten into this planner. I really wanted to, but this is considered book bound. I don't like book bound because I like to add and take away things. And I really was going to just use this for like a journal kind of type of thing, but it just didn't happen. I thought it was very pretty. I love the cover, everything about it, but yeah, I just never got into it. And now I don't think I'm gonna sell it because I just see it's been sitting here so long. I just see some things on it, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really try to use this, but this is considered book bound, so I had to get on that before I forgot. But you may find that you are a book bound planner. You may find that you just like it all to be there. We talked about that as far as the spiral. But whatever you do, just stay true to you. Try different things. Like, I'm itching to go back to personal. I'm itching to go back to A6. I want all the things. Sometimes you're going to want all the things. You're going to want all the planners. Like, there's people we start with 10 planners, 8 planners, 6 planners. The next thing you know, we're down to 1. Or you'll start to pick up your favorite. And one thing that I like to do is take different planners. Like, I like to carry this and my personal because I'm kind of testing both. I'll just try and see which one I pick up the most, and then that's going to be the planner that I'm going to choose. Some people change planners quarterly, and just because they want to try a different size, they want to see what works for them, and that's how you find out what works for you. I'm going to tell you a little secret. There's something going around the community about planner peace. And some people have found planner peace. Now you say, well, Yoshida, what is planner peace? Planner peace is when you have found a system that works for you. You know there is no changing it. You know, hey, I got everything I need in this planner. I could say that CP Petite would be my planner piece, but I know that it's not. And I'm going to tell you why, because I'm itching to get to another size. I just want to try the things. I may go back. I thought A6, I would show y'all, but it was too much going on. I thought A6 was my planner piece. And I bought a planner and just say, hey, this is because I know this, I'm going to be in this size forever because it is my planner piece. No. It took me to try other sizes to see that no. But planner piece is all about what works for you. It could be planner piece in this season of your life. It could be planner piece for the moment. As I always say, the season of your life, the moment in your life, what works for you at the moment. That's where you'll find planner piece. That's just my belief. A year from now, your planner piece may be in an A5, an HP Classic, whatever. But try the things, but use the things, if that makes sense. Try the things and use the things. That's going to be our word. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I know I've kind of rambled on this one because this is the fun part for me. I love talking stickers, washi tape, pens, and all that great things. But I hope you enjoyed this series. Let me know in the comments what series I should do next. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.